man. Like, bro.
Stream up, by the way.
Alright. So my team, we taking a good break to start the year. But boy, it's all football after these basketball.
Yes, it is.
Welcome to Las Vegas,
See what
Nevada.
these freshmen look like.
Stadium, home of the Oakland Raiders, but today, home to the start of another exciting college football season as we are ready to crank it up here in Vegas.
Nah, listen. So there's a junior. I think the guy's a junior on my team. He's a better quarterback. Like I think he's an 87. This freshman's an 80. So I'm like, I don't know. You an 80 as a freshman? You might be on. No, you got to play, dog. You got to play. And then I'm gonna be honest with you, something that you complained about in our game where the quarterback didn't get sacked. This guy has, I guess the extender perk helps you not get sacked. So in practice, I mean, I tried to get sacked a lot, but he had 2 or 3 opportunities where he broke away from the first sack. But I mean, again, I literally was sitting there doing sack drills.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets.
Really
disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Alabama's offense will get the first possession of the game. And there he is. To this team's fans, he is a heroic figure. He is the guy who can lead them to the promised land.
This guy has been in big games, in big moments, and he's delivered for his football team. It never seems like a situation is just too big for him. This obviously is a huge game. I cannot wait to see this guy compete.
They'll go to the ground.
Oh my God.
Oh, look what I found.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled.
Oh my!
Thankfully, they were able to jump back on.
Game on, he won't play no more. Oh, they hit like this. I don't want to play.
Drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. To the ground with the back. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Yeah, great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but so many great backs that you can name off the top of your head that played at Alabama, that ran it with an edge, that ran it physical, that always represented that style. And you can see Alabama, they're always going to do this. They're going to establish the run.
People like to say conference affiliation doesn't matter, but you get the SEC against the Big Ten, and there's no denying there's a little extra juice in the building.
Definitely extra juice. The best 2 conferences, the biggest conferences, Palmer. Everybody talks about these being the power brokers and deciding the future of college football, so yes, it matters.
A lot of blue bloods in both conferences, David. You're right. I think it's something players are also very aware of, too, is having that conference pride. Wanting to win this game, representing the rest of the teams in their conference.
Yeah, great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage.
One thing I think is dumb. I think the position changes should be just a general thing I should be able to do.
Quarterback reacting to what the D
the coach,
is showing.
And I'm in week 13.
To the air,
and
it's
I see somebody's doing better. Why can't I just...
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting...
Hold on, game. Let me make sure. We're going to call timeout if he's not. But this should be the freshman punter. Because that other dude sucks. Yeah, we good.
Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
35. This should go to 25. That should be at least in the 30. Oh,
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch called for and made.
First time I actually practiced. It was good. The week 0 was good. It was the best week 0 I ever had. Because I actually practiced. Like I sat there and I played punter.
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game.
Hey, bud, what's wrong?
Get some pressure on him. Hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country.
Everybody makes you sad.
On his back, and this defensive end can put him there often.
makes the grab over the middle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. That last completion has him set up 2nd and short. From the gun, running back on the move. At the 45, on his way. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again.
Damn, he truck stick and hit air, then I hit stick him. He should fumble.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Quick completion on the out route. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Really nice pass right there. This guy's got a lot to live up to. So much pressure when you think about playing quarterback for the Trojans. Heisman winners, guys like Carson Palmer, Matt Leinart, Caleb Williams. There's a lot of people watching this guy hoping he can be the next great one at USC. When you see throws like that, you know what he might just be.
The Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read.
Give me that, idiot.
Traffic, it's picked off. Got room on the return. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Alabama! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
Yeah, and finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of the game.
Yes, he did. Because I couldn't believe you're doing the same thing.
Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Quarterback on the keeper. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
No, I ain't going to click nothing, game. Don't y'all hold me. Thank you.
Trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Trojans will punt this one away. He gets a block. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings, try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
And still a few inches short of the sticks as they come to the line for 2nd down. The give to the tailback. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. Couldn't stop the offense from picking up that 1st down on that one.
Quarterback will audible. Looking to go up top on 1st down.
You can't transfer in the middle of the season, can you?
Finds his big tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. When you can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down.
And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense now. These littler guys, they're so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them. Run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. We've definitely seen an emphasis shift towards smaller wide receivers with some serious skill.
They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Looking to throw, it's Fung. Quick strike complete. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays, the quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Where is it? I see.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. On second down, wants to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Unloads to the wideout. He caught it. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a first down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're not.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bama!
Yeah, now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Top 15 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. Florida managed to avoid being gator bait by scratching and clawing their way to a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game.
Oh my God, that's the downside. He got all day to throw it.
Sounds as if they had a good one there. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, he hauls that pass in. Big play for the offense. The Trojans have had such a history at this receiver position, right? You go back to Mike Williams, Keyshawn Johnson, Juju.
And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Fast motion from the offense. Little touch pass to the receiver.
Oh, I wanted to hit him.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Trojans want to pick up the tempo. It's a draw. Fakes his man out. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Complete to the right. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal.
Hey, you're loud.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Look, where am I?
Keep pounding away at this defense.
Where am I?
Make them play the run. If
No,
you can get this many
I'm
jump,
home.
they're going to have to commit more.
I'm right next to you, right?
Box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. They're on the left hash. He'll have no trouble with the distance, but that angle may give him an issue. Right down the boulevard, it's good. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
Is he blocked or not?
Caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Looking left. He's got it. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. After moving the sticks with the pass, here we are on 1st down. Back to throw, it's Fung. Safe completion on the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Trying play action. They're trying to get to him. He looks that one in nicely. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
Stop me when you've heard this before. 1st down. 1st down. 1st down. Just continuing to put 1st downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
Myers toward the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is.
Making you do
He's
stuff.
trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it
Meaning
where
it
this guy
making me
could catch it
work
or
with
nobody could
stupid
catch it.
stuff on depth charts
Feeling
and
some
stuff
heat.
that don't make
And
any
as he
sense.
throws,
So
If I'm the head coach of this team, why is
No
why
real
does
chance
it
on
change?
return,
Just
but
keep it
they've
the
got
same
it at the
exact thing.
34.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you.
It wasn't a mistake. It's a game call. Let's call it what it is.
There's a timeout call as this offense
You
tries to
always
find
do
a
it
way to
like
draw a little closer. He's going to pass
Get on
on
the screen.
2nd down.
Yeah, give right
And
back
that
to it.
pass is intercepted. Well, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his
whole
offense would come
defensive
out and
line
take
is
over the
released.
34.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
He's going to pass.
Get it.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Coming after it.
I'll take the
And
sack.
the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be.
And he'll pull it in inside the 20. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Looking to throw, it's Fung. He wants it all. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Trying to take it back. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half.
Fong, I like what you're doing. I like what you got, Fong.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football ball out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. Power football with the run.
Tackle.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get behind the defense.
Oh, my safety gave him on a play.
Trojans. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. When you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes that Alabama offense. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Slings it downfield.
He dropped it, bro.
Fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him.
There you go.
And that ball came out, and it came to the turf.
Nice job. In the middle of the season.
Back to throw, it's Fung. Trying to get to it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying
I ain't even promised you education. I just promised you a chance to play football.
On 4th down, looking to pass. And the incomplete pass turns.
Let's just, the throw should have been made. The throw should have been made. But let's just look. We have 5. And they all. But look, game. Everybody is to me. And then I'm clean. I'm clean. The throw is clean, bro. Like it'd be a clean throw. I didn't lead it with my analog stick. All I did was hit the button because I saw they was getting rubbed. And you make them overthrow it.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. Curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
This offense has a second down play. They'll run play action. They're bringing heat. He's got an open man. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run in the red zone. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? The back goes in motion. On second down, just keeps firing. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Trojans. They take the lead with the 6.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, there was a golden opportunity for the offense to get 2 points there, but he dropped it in the end zone. That's a catch you have to make.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not
running better than my damn guy,
this
bro.
offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of
I don't mind them making the play.
Let's go out and execute.
When they run the play better than my guys, that's BS.
At the 35, he's got room. They finally make the stop.
You ain't even break yet, and that guy already gone, man.
Move those sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First one you go.
Wants to throw. It's Fung. Pocket starts to collapse. Getting hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Off play action. Getting some heat. Blasted as he lets it go. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His third interception. And another interception for the Crimson Tide. And Bama has a few ball hawks in this secondary. He might be putting old Rudy Ingram in the sights for his single-season interception record with 10.
Yeah, and
unleashes one deep. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception.
That's number 2. That's a good year for a lot of people. What a day. Having 2 interceptions already. I might try my hand on the other guy. This guy is not somebody I want to mess with.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he delivers the blow, and he's still running. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. The evolution of the Alabama offense has always been built around what does the quarterback do best, and this guy's doing a lot of things well.
And we've seen some sensational ones. And to your point, I like that. Jalen Hurts, really good runner. They built it around his feet. You know, Bryce Young, really good.
Deep shot for the end zone. He's got his man in the back of the end zone, but he was a little too far out of the back. It's incomplete.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
across the 25. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll line up for a second down play. They think there's room to run to the right here. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone, and you're stopped at the 8. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming.
Go get him.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. The Trojans send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Block.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Direct snap. The Tide will get the first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Wide receiver now comes in motion. This is a designed run. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Fung. Takes the easy one to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Did a really nice job by the defense of winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. On the move at the 30. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
The RPO, it's complete.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket this slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on second down. Handoff to the single running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Back open in the middle. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach.
This is one of those unique situations in a game as a head coach. You're trying to feel the momentum, and what's your confidence in your quarterback? Because you've got fourth, you're in field goal range, but you've got the weapons to get...
Oh, my God, game, no.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And it took a minute, but the passing attack now on board. The first passing touchdown of the season, and it took to the second half. But I'll tell you what, this offense will find its rhythm. They'll grow. They'll get better throughout the season. And this is going to be a hard passing attack to stop.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Baylor took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week, and the end result was a focused group of Bears that fired on all cylinders. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Throws to the wideout. And it's his 4th interception of the night. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep leading the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. On the option. He'll pitch it. Turns it on in midfield. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
I've been really impressed watching this guy carry the football. It's been a serious workload. They've been force-feeding him the rock throughout the course of the game, and what's most impressive, he's getting better as the game goes on. That was his longest run of the game.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy that's in slot position.
I'm dressing my team and they have a match patch on their jersey. I'm in the SEC.
They'll run the option. He'll toss it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And that lead grows even bigger. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt.
At the end of the game, I just realized that was the USC at home.
Were they at home?
Yes. They didn't feel